Alright, welcome back to another video, and thought I'd do one on some of the strains I haven't shown for a while. This is the blue tail metalhead snakeskins. I'd only bought a trio, and they really colored up nice, or he colored up nice, the male. The other female's over here, and there are a couple of babies in there. I've gotten 2 drops of fry, both small drops, roughly 6 or 7 each time. Now, the 2 fry that are in here now were 7, but apparently parents got a little hungry. I didn't have a place to put the fry, and now they're zipping all over. So they got to them before I could get them out, and since there's only 2, I'm really not going to bother taking them out. So as you can see, the male developed the very nice metal head in the front, and the tail got a little bit darker blue and filled out nicely. It's a delta tail, but it would need a little bit better edges on the top and the bottom. You can see it's slightly rounded, the top and the bottom of the back of the tail, and it really should just be like a straight line from the top corner to the bottom corner. That's kind of what it's supposed to be, but I don't know about these because these are a new Asian strain. I don't think it's the high thumb dorsal, but to be honest, he doesn't really raise the dorsal a whole heck of a lot. And cool looking fish, very happy with them. Now I did get another drop of fry that's a little bit older, and they're really developing nicely. So I was kind of hoping he might spread his fins a little before I move on, and he's not gonna. So there we go. That's not cooperating. So what do you call a sarcastic duck? A wisecracker. A wisecracker. I think I told that before. Not sure. What do you call lending money to a bison? A buffalone. A buffalone. Oh, that's awful. That's 2 for the price of 1. And since they're free, they're free. Alright, enough of that crap. Alright, he's not going to open up the dorsal. So, and once again, I'm dealing with a little bit of green water. These fish are in the upstairs super secret fish room, and with the winter months, the sun has changed angles and really killing me with some green water in some of the tanks. So this one is cleared up a little bit. It also throws a wrench into the videos I plan on doing because I end up with a green water tank and I can't show that. So anyway, this is now these might look like they have bent spines, but they do not, because I checked them over really good. It's just the way the snakeskin pattern is developing, and it's hard to even call it a snakeskin pattern because it's only 1/2 of the body gets it. So there's 3 males right there, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 females, which is interesting because I thought I only had 6 fish in here, and now I'm counting 7. Alright, let me see what the heck's going on here. I'll try to look away from the camera lens while I'm showing you the fish. But you can see the snakeskin is developing. The metal head of the front of the body is just starting, and the blue tail is starting. It's very cool. Now you get a closer idea of that's a pattern. It's not a body deformity. So, alright, I'm going to show this guy. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, there is 7 in here. I thought I only had 6. Alright, well that's good. And the even better part is 3 males to 4 females. It's excellent ratio. It's almost 50%, depending which way you're counting. It's actually not, because I got 4 of one and 3 of the other. So, excellent development on these, and I just have them in a photo tank right now. They're going to go back into a small 2.5 gallon tank for a little while longer until I can free up a 10 gallon tank to raise them up in. and I got to do a lot of moving around fish over the next few days. So everybody will be celebrating New Year's, and I'll be moving fish around and cleaning tanks, which with the way 2020 is gone might not be a bad thing. So all right, these are some sea monkeys in there. I hope I can get these to show up. It's not easy because obviously they're albinos and the light does some funky things. See if I can get one to focus. These are the albino red lace snakeskins, which are not related to the ATFG ones. And there you can kind of see the pattern starting on the front half of the body. Boy, it'd be nice if I get this to focus on it. There, kind of. Let's see. There we go. Kind of, sort of. So the tail color is going to be interesting. I can't cull anything yet because I'd have to see how the tail is going to develop and make sure it gets full color. But I do expect them to get a lace tail. I really can't get close enough to see that. But you can see once in a while there, the entire body on this one has the snakeskin pattern, which is definitely cool. So I'll probably end up using all of these as breeders to get this line going, because these did not pop out of the other snakeskin line or the ATFG ones. A friend of mine, Dan, gave me these, and he was giving up the line, and he gave me, I don't know how many fry, because I never really did count them. But there we go. So definitely starting to see the pattern develop. These are not easy to get on the camera because the light messes with the albino fish. I mean, I don't even think I've been able to get this to focus on an eyeball yet, but you can see they're albino. All right, try not to spend too much more time on these, but just wanted to show them to see that they're definitely developing into something very nice. Not concerned about the dorsals being short right now, because most of the time with snakeskins that I've grown out, the dorsal is pretty much the last thing that grows lengthwise. I don't know if these are going to be the half thumb type or a regular parallelogram type dorsal. So we'll have to wait and see together. I'll show them again in a future video. I'd like to show them now, but they're not in front of the camera. Here we go. It's with these guys. I did put some live baby brine shrimp in there, and they're kind of going after it. So trying to focus on them, if we can get them a little bit. I think it's picked it up a few times. So, all right, I'll add one more thing and then wrap it up. All right, I'll wrap up the video showing this little breeding group of the Tiger King Cobras. These are the ones I showed before that had a lot more of the splotches or tiger stripes or whatever. I wanted to show this male that's developing. And now he won't turn to the side. You son of a gun. There you go. There. I have to make a decision on this one pretty soon, because he's at the point where he can impregnate the females, and that's looking like something different altogether. So I think I'm going to end up pulling this one out, which is very cool looking, and he's not going to go anywhere that he shouldn't go. Just going to put him in with two other females and see what I can do with advancing that, because if this goes any further, we'll just have a half black body. But this is really cool looking, and he's young, he's just developing. Tail hasn't really grown yet. The females are a little bit older, and it's definitely cool. I wasn't expecting to have other things to deal with. I thought I was just going to get Tiger King Cobras, but there you can see each one's kind of a little bit different, which is in itself very interesting. They all have the same splotchiness, which are the tiger stripes, I guess, just to varying degrees. And I'm really enjoying it. So I'll end up setting up a few more breeder tanks of these than I wanted to, because of a couple different variations. Now the tail will fill out. It'll obviously get longer and wider, and all that black coloration that I'm trying to show. But now he decided to turn to the side. Come on, buddy. Come on. What's the matter with you? Oh, you almost did it. There we go. It's going to end up being a mosaic pattern. All that will just lengthen out as the tail lengthens out. It's kind of starting with this one, but definitely beautiful fish. I hope I'm not showing them too much, because I've been showing them in a couple of the videos lately. But hey, we'll see how it goes. Someday I'll be able to sell fish again if the post office gets their act together. It's impossible right now. It's pretty much a death sentence for the fish. If you ship fish right now, it's hit or miss, even with express. So I have a package, not fish thankfully, that was shipped to me on 12/21. Today's the 30th, and still not here yet. Tracking ended 5 days ago. Just says it's going to be late, and it only was traveling 300 miles. So that's really not a good sign, especially if it was fish, because they'd be goners for sure. So, all right, I'll leave you with one last joke. What's the difference between a politician and a flying pig? The letter F. The letter F. And that's a good joke. All right, everybody have a happy new year. Let's hope 2021 is going to be a much better year than 2020 has been for most of us. And I'll have another video up in a few days. And thank you very much for watching. And any questions or comments, just leave them in the comments, or you can email me. I'll put the email address in the video description. And I want to thank everybody for watching. Really appreciate it. I know there's plenty of other better things you could watch than my nonsense, and I do appreciate it. Thank you, and Happy New Year.